Hey, it's Erika. We're going to be checking out CORTIS's Go conceptual performance film. I don't know what the conceptual part means. If it's conceptual, I would think it would be something that's concept that's not released, but maybe they mean conceptual, like this is their concept. I don't know. But we're here. I like the track a lot. I like them a lot. Their vibes are very like teenage boys, just kind of having fun, doing their thing, being kids, being boys, being teenagers, and I'm just like, yeah, I kind of love it. Let's all have fun together. I don't know, like it reminds me of like hanging out with my little cousins, you know, because all their energy, I'm like, girl, they got a lot. My age now, not so much, yeah, so I'm excited to kind of see what they are working with choreography wise. I think I have a sort of idea. I feel like it's going to be maybe a little trendy to what we're seeing a lot of the boy groups do these days, but maybe their own little spin on it. Is that like most groups you could say that? Yeah, but it's always different. So yes, you know what, let go. It's gotta be on a lot somewhere. Which is, they got money is all I'm saying. Budget to rent out a lot. Hey. Nice. I feel like it's trendy in terms of like dance, not necessarily K-pop boy group trendy. But even this feels so like loose and free and just wild. Okay, thank God we did that chair move safely. Oh, a mirror. Nice. I think it is very clever how they're sort of blocking everything. I guess I get what they mean by conceptual performance film, because they're not dancing the entire time. It's a lot more like the more gesturing performance side of it, which is cool to see. That's like a crazy wide. I've also haven't noticed any cuts, so maybe a true one take. But I haven't been looking for them either. But it feels like it's a true one take. It might be. They could have hit some stuff. But I think it's great. I mean, dare I say universal a lot. But I thought it was great. I think it was really cool. I mean, yeah, it's not an actual street. It kind of does look like a production lot, but maybe that's just me. But I definitely get what they mean by like conceptual now, because they're not like performing, they're not dancing the entire time, and it's like a concept for like the performance and like the choreography. Feels like their moves are kind of like what you see more trendier in dancing, like trendier with like K-pop boy groups, I guess you can say. Not that it doesn't not feel K-pop, but it feels the moves themselves, the individual movements, are much more kind of what you see trendier. So it just really feels like they're just like kind of tapping into like a much more dancery sort of vibe within the choreography, because their choreography feels so leans what I feel like would be much more like dancer than like K-pop, if that makes sense. If you watch like the last World Street Woman Fighter, you would kind of be able to tell, like, because it was like a global competition and you got to see like Bumps Up was very K-pop a lot of the times versus like other groups maybe weren't. I mean, everybody had their own signature dance style and it was all very, very different, but you could definitely kind of see the difference there, which I think was cool for people to see, and that they kind of showcased that. So it kind of feels like that. Even this camera work here, the whole video, it just feels so loose and free and kind of wild in like a good way. And I feel like that's what the music video is giving me and the song was also giving me. It's like, because they're just sort of running around and it's just like the camera just constantly moving and they're sort of moving about in this environment. They're in the crosswalks and, you know, if it was real, like they would be like technically disturbing traffic, but they're not because it's on a studio lot. But like in that sort of way that it just feels like they're just kind of like young and wild in a way. So I like that about them, that definitely it gives like a whole different energy to, like, you could call it like a youthful concept, but it's not really, because the youthful concepts are more like boyhood, but this is more like young and wild, like wild teenagers a little bit, but like not like wild, but like they kind of just go off and they have fun. You know, there's always for some reason a piece of glitter like right here that just blinds me because my light hits it at the right angle and then your girl's blinded. But I think it's really great. I like kind of what I'm seeing from them dance-wise. Definitely seem like they're gonna be doing something a whole lot different with them, but I do wonder if it is the dance style specific to push them with a much more Western audience and sort of gain that traction very, very early on. I mean, like a lot of K-pop groups do that these days, or a lot of groups do that. A lot of times we're getting global groups announced. Rather than just regular K-pop groups. I don't know, that's just a thing. I'm noticing some trends, okay? So I do wonder if that's part of the reason, but I think it would kind of like work in that way because it is, but I don't think it's not like easy moves to do all the time. The good thing about like K-pop stuff, it's not always like beginner level stuff, but it is quite learnable. This one might be a little bit more tricky if, because it may require like some skills. Not saying that like if you never danced before, you don't have like formal training, you can't do it. You can, but like some of it is just, it's much more stuff you see kind of like dancers do than not dancers. Does that make sense? But you can still learn it, you can still try it, you can still do it. Like I always tried the hardest choreographies because it's just me. It's just me. Michael Jackson, The Experience, guess who had 5 stars in all the hard dances? It was me. It was me. I couldn't do the easy ones. I couldn't do them, but them 5-star ones, the like hard ones, your girl had high scores, okay, on the local Family Week. All right, go and put your thoughts in the comments down below about Cortis's Go conceptual performance film. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go and hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, threads, or description down below, or at the end screen if you like gaming content. I have a gaming channel, it's called Erika. Currently playing Ghost of Tsushima, so hope you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Golden